Well, I had a conversation with one of the outlaws about this, and what my man said was very interesting. He said that when Tupac died, Afeni got everyone together, the outlaws, everyone that was close to Tupac, and said, listen, Pac is gone. There's going to be a lot of people. They're going to say various things. I don't want you guys to react to this. You're going to drive yourselves crazy. You're going to put yourselves in harm's way, and there's no point of it. So just let people say what they're going to say. Don't take it personally, and don't try to attack everyone that happens to attack Pac. He's gone. It is what it is. We all have to stay here. And that's the thing I felt about that situation with Sam and Nipsey. It's like, listen, Nipsey's gone. There's a bunch of people that loved him, and there's some people who didn't like him. But if you're going to keep fighting Nipsey's battles for the rest of your life, getting into situations like this, they're not always going to end peacefully.
That's a fact. The problem is there was no Afeni there. It was a man there that's a brother. It's a brother that's probably, for the first couple years, and I'm speaking because I got a brother that's not here, has beat himself up on he should have been there. Why wasn't I there? If I would have been there, this wouldn't have happened. He's beat himself up with these thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So and Sam does a great job keeping to himself. I don't believe he's even on social media.
Yeah, he just did that one interview with Big Boy.
Yeah, but he don't have like an Instagram. He doesn't do any of these things. And he's probably doing that for his sanity because, you know, people get on there and say some ruthless stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You gotta have thick skin dealing with that, right?
Yeah.
So, and I hear what you're saying, you know, because I just had this conversation the other day to where I got a call saying, man, Sam said you was talking about Nipsey on No Jumper. I'm like, what are you talking about? So up with me and this other guy, Lush, was debating numbers.
Okay.
But it had started prior to. The cameras weren't supposed to be rolling, but I guess they were rolling. So they caught the acid of the thing. So we had a bet on how many units were sold, this, that, what's this, what's that. And it's no different than us debating Pac versus Biggie, right? We debate music.
Who debates that?
Everybody debates that. Everybody debates Pac versus Biggie.
It's a 2-year debate.
Yeah, they're gonna debate that, right? So, but it's a debate. It's based upon either what the numbers are, your personal opinion. You know, we got a room called Good Burger on the 100 side where they go be like, take the top 10 Usher songs versus R. Kelly, or Biggie songs, or Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z. It's just a debate. You know what I mean? Put the poll up, people vote. It's a debate. But I hear what you're saying. At some point, you have to, Black Sam has to understand that Nipsey is now a name to debate.
Right.
A name of opinion.
Right. Right. And you see this situation over and over again. I mean, not only Nipsey confronting Eric Holder, but Tupac confronting Orlando Anderson. A lot of these situations, you simply cannot handle them yourself at a certain point. You have to be the bigger person. You have to be the business person. You have to be the mature adult. And if you see someone you don't like, hey, what's up, man? I'm busy right now. You know, enjoy yourself. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I don't like this motherfucker. You tell your security, just keep him away from me, and you just go on with your day, right? It's a public location, okay? Now, if someone came to your house, you could ask them to leave, but you can't really ask someone to leave a Marathon Burger.
Well, here goes the funny part. Now we're gonna get to the Wack100 shit. He got kicked out from outside.
Right.
Crazy.
Right. He didn't even enter the location.
He got kicked out from outside.
Yeah, you can't even legally do that.
Yeah.
Right? Listen, unless you're the buster. He got marked out, right? And then he was so delusional, he went and sold his own footage.
Oh.
He sold his own footage to the Smokey Show YouTube channel. I got all the text messages. For $750, he said, I have the best footage of what happened. I have all the audio, the video for $750. I need to get back to Arizona. Like, so now I'm like, this dude's supposed to be a Crip. Like, you trying to suppress that. You're not trying to, that's how we got all the audio. Because remember, it was just the girls across the street. All the audio footage came from him selling his own footage. That was his girl recording it. right? So, you know, when you look at it, it's like this new social media clout is a new cocaine.
I was about to say, he was definitely clout chaser.
Crazy, right? So,
Yeah,
and he should just cross all the way over. But I hear you, and you know what? I believe Blacc Sam's a work in progress. I've never been in Blacc Sam's shoes because my brother wasn't a public figure to the world.
Yeah.
To my neighborhood where we're from, yes, he was. But so it's a different thing to him. He has to get to a point to where he numbs himself about the personal opinions of others, and he just knows who he is to him.
Yeah.
You know what I think Blacc Sam showed us? He showed us some good self-control, because he could have just clapped his hands.
He could have went.
And
He could
didn't have to
have.
do nothing. I seen about 4 or 5 guys that was right there begging to do something to Rockstar.
Yeah, but then let's just say a huge fight breaks out. Let's just say a shooting breaks out. There's a reasonable chance.
Ain't no reasonable. He would have had a letter on that door Monday.
Exactly. And that's
The
what I'm
city of
saying.
Hollywood.
He said that's
There's
why
a
he had to
reasonable
so he
chance
was
that
smart enough.
that coming
Okay.
Monday, this lease has been revoked. You know, we could work it out in court, but Melrose doesn't want you on here anymore. And now you got a whole different set of
And I'm
problems.
gonna tell you the crazy part about it. This is where you gotta watch it. Rockstar whole intent
Was
to make Blacc Sam look bad and Marathon Burger look bad. It just backfired on him.
Wait, he went there with the intent to
Oh,
cause
no,
a
the
scene?
girl-
No,
vaping.
when he put that footage out and sold it,
girl.
he sold it and told the dude to put it up. His whole intentions was to put Blacc Sam in a bad light and make Marathon Burger look to the people, this is a gangbang. These are thugs up here. But it backfired on them, and it made everybody go to the spot regardless. The next morning, people was lined up around the corner. So all Sam has to do is make sure ain't no brawls, ain't no fights. And bro, if you up there, you going to get a burger, some fries, just go, even if you run into your, because Crips and Bloods and essays and everything's gonna go up there. You know what I mean? It's one of those locations because of what Marathon means and who Nipsey is, who Blacc Sam is, to where, bro, when y'all go up there, get your burger, bro, sit down and eat, deal with that down the street, around the corner or something, because it's not gonna do nothing but hurt that man's business. You know what I mean? Unless your life, if it's an imminent threat, right? Look, man, care less about what somebody looking or saying. Bro, if you do got some respect for that man, for his brother, for his kids, do know that it's not gonna take much for them people to put that notice on that door and just get your burger and fries, bro, and get on.
That's how we're going to end it. Reggie Wright Jr. and Wack100 popping out of nowhere.
We out.
Peace.
Incredible Diapers Congo, coming soon.